Imagine with me one day. You were sitting at your desk knowing exactly what you should do. You planned and wrote your goals and even began to feel some excitement. But suddenly you find yourself mindlessly picking up your phone, switching between apps, and postponing the work for another time. An hour passes, 2 hours, maybe the entire day. Then night comes, and you feel the crushing guilt. You hear a voice inside you saying, "You could have done more today, but you didn't." Let me clarify something important. The problem is not that you're lazy, but your mind prefers quick comfort over long-term gains. This is not entirely your fault. Our brains are programmed to avoid pain and seek immediate pleasure. When you think about a big task like writing a long report, your brain sees it as a monster to avoid. In contrast, it offers an easy alternative, like browsing your phone or watching videos, or even just thinking about comfortable ideas. This is called mental procrastination, and it's the real reason you're unable to start. The solution is that you need to trick your mind instead of letting it trick you. Let me explain this simply. In physics, there is a concept called inertia, which means that things at rest stay at rest, and things in motion continue moving. This applies exactly to our daily lives. If you're in a state of comfort or procrastination, starting any task feels like pushing a heavy rock up a hill. But once you start moving, everything becomes easier. I know exactly how it feels to want to start something new but keep procrastinating. That was exactly my situation. I knew I wanted to start this channel, but I kept finding 1,000 excuses to delay the first step. Every time I said, tomorrow, next week, or when I'm ready. Trust me, this feeling is killing. You know you're capable, but you don't do anything. One day, I decided to try something completely different. A very simple idea, but it changed everything for me. Somehow, I found myself finally starting. Not only did I complete my first video, but I discovered that it was easier than I thought. The method I used isn't magic, but it will make you see starting completely differently. Let me explain it now. Start with the smallest possible step. Your brain loves simplicity and avoids big challenges. When you tell yourself, "I will finish the entire task today," you scare your brain without realizing it, pushing you to procrastinate. Instead, say, "I'll work on it for just 5 minutes." These 5 minutes are all you need to start moving. And with that, motivation will naturally grow because your brain will see that the task is not as hard as it thought. The 1-minute trick. The human brain prefers to work in small stages because thinking about completing a big task creates a sense of dread. Trick yourself smartly. Tell yourself, "I'll work on this task for just 1 minute." And when you begin, you'll often find yourself continuing for longer than you expected. The secret here is that movement creates movement, and each small step leads to the next without resistance. Use psychological rewards. Your brain is programmed to seek rewards. Use this to your advantage. After completing each small step, reward yourself with a simple treat, like a cup of your favorite tea or a few minutes of entertainment. This reinforces the connection between work and pleasure, encouraging you to return and finish the task again. Over time, this habit will turn into a system that keeps you going without feeling tired or hesitant. If you think this applies to you, take this step now. Hit like and subscribe to the channel because you deserve to learn how to take control of your life and achieve your goals. Your future starts now. Are you ready?